I don't have any solutions for you today, but I do have a problem that I am going through, which hopefully I can record a second video about this with my solution. Yesterday I was watching a show called Queer Eye, and it's a fabulous show. I recommend everyone to see this show. And one of the episodes that I came across yesterday was one about a chicana. A chicana is a woman who was born and raised in the USA, and her parents are Mexicans. So you can imagine how it might be difficult to fit in one or the other, because you are literally a perfect mix of the two cultures. And I have definitely felt a lot of the things that this girl was having problems with. Not that I'm always thinking about my inferior complexes, but it definitely does creep into my mind here and there. And yesterday I was watching this show with my husband. He had some drinks, he was feeling pretty loose, funny and silly. And I paused the show because I was passionate about what was happening, and I said to him, man, like, blah blah blah, like, I get what my dad is going through, like, but I didn't want to get into a discussion. It was just little comments. Like, even this other day, like, I had an instance in which I really wanted to just yell at this white guy that said something to me, but I still felt that little bug in my head of inferiority, and just kind of like shrug it off. It's like, whatever. But yeah, like, those things do accumulate, and then my husband said something in a joking manner, and let me give you a little backstory. Him and I have been together for 6 years. We've lived together for 6 years. I've known him for much longer, but we've shared a life and committed to this life. We've bought a home. We are married. Like, we are like this, and we are incredibly different in culture and in race. He is very much white. He is English, and I grew up in the States, and my parents are Mexican, and I 100% feel that, division of personality in me. And when it comes to racism, I am 50-50. Like, sometimes I hear it, and other times it, water under a bridge, like, doesn't really matter. And he decided to make a joke yesterday, and he said, it's like something along the lines of, well, you don't have anything else to worry about because you're under the white umbrella, that I've tamed the beast, or something like that. And he said it comically, and I love him a lot, so I kind of laughed, and as I was laughing, not laughing but chuckling, I felt very hurt, and it was the worst timing for a joke, because I was just telling him about how hard it is to be in that situation in which, like, the leaders of the country I live in are white, and more often than not you see a lot of racism, and opportunities are a lot more difficult to come by for those who are not white. Or you're either freaking lucky, or like you have to work like twice as hard, if not more, to get those positions that white people do get in life, in the world. Well, I mean, let's face it, Europe and Caucasian looking people rule the world right now. So I said to him that it wasn't funny, it was just really badly timed, and I didn't want to talk about it because I was so angry. Because I wanted to say to him as much as I could to defend myself, and like, I wanted to hurt him. I wanted to say really mean things to him, but then that would just mean that his funny comment about taming the beast would just look terribly on me if I were to lash out at him, because then I am confirming that I am, you know, someone that needs to get tamed. And to me, it meant that he does think that. Maybe not all the time, but if he joked about it, it must mean that he at least thinks this occasionally. And it really stung. So I'm trying to tell myself that it was just a bad joke, and that's all. So we'll see how this plays out.